In the beginning, we start in one small place on Kartuska Street, where we have only 60 square meters. It was in an old building where our grandfather has his own first business just after Second War. We start just from the small plotter. Today, we have huge machines. I think that Bluejet is one of the biggest company in Poland today with the biggest capacity. And we can produce a lot of different productions for our clients. We can do a lot of different materials. Very often we are producing big campaigns, and sometimes it's beginning from A4 paper up to different POS and so on. In 2010, we bought first our Inca, which was S20. The output from this printer was very huge, and we were not able to cut it manually. We were not able to cut it even on photobar cutter. So in 2012, we decided to buy our first Kongsberg XP, and after 2 years, this cutter was working for 3 shifts, 5 up to 6 days per week. And we decided again to buy another one, Kongsberg, which was C64, because we have so big volume of production to cut that it was time to grow up with this one. And again, after next 2 years, we have to buy another one because we are still working for 2 shifts, 3 shifts, 5 to 6 days per week, and we are not able to cut all output from our printers. One of the disadvantages is that you have cut it and take it from the table manually. Not the table. Table can cut very fast. Table can increase very fast. But the problem is the operator, which is working as he can. Of course, it's normal, it's a human. But if you want to boost your production, you have to go to automatization. And after a few months, we thought that, well, we got a lot of tables, but we don't have enough operators just to put on and take off the products from the tables. And we decided to buy, on the beginning, the feeder. Well, it was a very good choice, because when we decided to buy it, our output from Kongsberg go up very fast, up to 2 times on this one table per day. But manually, you have to take it from the table. So in 1 year after this, we decided to buy the stacker. And now this is working in a full auto, which was a very good choice for us, for our company, because we can operate on it without operator for hours sometimes. After this, we bought C66 Kongsberg, because we were thinking about the next automation, which was a KUKA robot. The time that we were losing for loading and unloading was very big. Sometimes about 60% per day it was loading and unloading by human, not cutting. So today we don't have this problem of loading and unloading. No, Kongsberg are cutting, KUKA is giving and taking, and that's all. And it's working very fast in this way. For example, if we want to produce 100 shelves made of corrugated media, manually putting and taking it from the table, we have to spend about 2 times more time for this than we are doing today with the robot. So we are faster. We can work 3 shifts on it, 5 days, 6 days, sometimes when we have huge orders, even 7 days per week without any problems. So now I can take order from the market, and now I'm sure that we will produce it because Kongsberg will be working all the time. The success of our company is that I and my brother, we are still investing in the new technologies. We don't think about any old, cheaper technologies. We just want the top of the top printers, top of the top cutting equipment.